Hi, this is David Saltz. I'm the director of the Virtual Vaudeville project, which we originally created back in 2005. And I'd like to give you a demonstration of the Virtual Vaudeville's performance viewer, which allows you to learn about and observe a recreation of an 1895 performance by the vaudeville ethnic comedian Frank Bush. Unfortunately, the performance viewer doesn't run anymore on most people's computers, which is why I've created this YouTube video. I'm running it now on a computer running an old version of Windows XP. Though the videos themselves are still available on YouTube, and a lot of the functionality has been recreated there. You can still get access to all of the notes, which were straight HTML, but it's not quite as elegant as the original application, which we're hoping to recreate in HTML5. And JavaScript. All right, so basically the way this worked, we recreated the performance in 3D using Maya and motion capture. So if you click the play button, you can see a performance of Frank Bush performed by George Contini. And he comes out initially as an Irishman. And then later comes on as a stage Jew looking for himself. So the way this works is we created this, of course, in 3D so we could render out as many different perspectives as we wanted. So we rendered out 8 different perspectives of the routine. So here's a close-up view. So as you switch from perspective to perspective, you continue on the same timeline. So the illusion is created that you're just jumping from one camera to another. That perspective there is the performer's own perspective. Here's a fly-through of the theater. We recreated actually all 900 audience members, and they're all actually responding to every moment of the performance. So as you fly through, you can actually see them moving, and when you see their faces, their responses are actually appropriate, given where they are in the theater to what's happening at that moment on stage. Here we'll jump up to the gallery, and one thing that we worked hard to do is recreate the acoustics of different parts of the theater. So when you're in the gallery, you don't hear the performer nearly as well, but you hear the other spectators around you. Here you are in a box, and as you move around, you'll notice these are the hypermedia notes, and these notes are specific both to what view you're in and to where you are in the play. So why is this funny? If you click on that, you see a note here that explains the joke that he's telling. And he's just used the word lantern-jawed, and so you can see a definition of lantern-jawed. We're in the box section now, so there's a note here about the box section, which tells us who is sitting in the boxes. If I were in a different area, let's say I were here in the gallery, instead it says gallery section. And here's a little information, the rule of 3, a vaudeville principle that Frank Bush is currently exploiting. It explains that to you. You can also get general information about vaudeville, about the Virtual Vaudeville project, about the Union Square Theater, about Frank Bush. You can at any point read the script that we recreated and get detailed information about how we recreated it, all the archival information that we drew on, Frank Bush's original joke books, etc. So this is the Virtual Vaudeville product. You can skip around to wherever you want, so we can skip forward and see his. This is Solomon the stage Jew. Here's a close-up of him. Here he's doing a bit of a dance. So when he dances, you can click about this dance and see a note that Mark Wheeler, our choreographer, created describing the research that he did in order to recreate the dance. Also the song. You can get the information that we used to recreate the song, how we knew what the melody was, and so on and so forth. All right, so this is the Virtual Vaudeville Performance Viewer. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you'd like to see these videos and read the notes in more detail, you can do so by going to YouTube and searching for Virtual Vaudeville.